Okay, and we are live now. Just starting the game between Immanuel Lancers and Independence Eagles. We will have the JV game tonight, and following the JV game will be the varsity game. Um, and we will be starting in 18 seconds, says the clock. I do not have names for Independence, and hopefully I get all the names right for Manuel. No promises, but I will be saying numbers for the Eagles. And here we go. Well, nope, I was wrong. Never mind. We still have like 7 more minutes. Sorry. We'll come back. Okay, and we are back. So we will be starting for the Immanuel Lancer volleyball game versus Independence Eagles. And I just got a list for the opposite team, Indy. So I shall try and learn them by the end of 3 matches or 2, whichever one. But I do know, or should know, most of the home team names. And Indy will serve first. Number 12 is serving. Rihanna Thiessen. Rihanna's serve is over, off the net, received by Kari, set by Marnie, and tipped over by Olivia. And that'll go down, but I'm not sure what happened there. Foot fault, maybe. Either way, Indy's points. Rihanna will serve again. Received by Sarah Fox, set by Marnie. Set over by Sheridan. Received by number 14, set by number 12, and hit over by number 3. Received by Sarah Fox, set by Marnie, and spike from Lydia, and that'll go down as a kill for Lydia, I believe. 1-1. Sheridan Nelner will now be serving for the Lancers. Her first serve is into the net. Didn't quite make it over. Indy up 2-1. And number 17 for Indy will now be serving. Maggie Wachik. Her serve is over. Received by Marnie. Set by Sheridan. Pushed over by Sarah. Received by number 3, set by number 12, spike deep from 14, and that'll go long. 2-2 is the score. Olivia Thorough now serving for Immanuel. Olivia's serve is over, received by number 13, and 16 can't quite get to that. Olivia will take an ace. 3-2 is the score. Olivia's second serve is over and long. 3-3. Independence's number 3 is now serving Mackenzie Taylor. Her serve is over and long. 4-3 Immanuel. And Hannah Oman will come in for Sarah Fox. Lydia Kettner now serving for Immanuel. Lydia's serve is over. Received by number 17. Set by number 16. Pushed over by number 14. Received by Olivia. Set by Sheridan. Pushed over by Kari. Received by number 9. Set by number 12. And it's over. Received by Sheridan. Set by Hannah. And spike for Marnie, which will go down. Kill for Marnie. 5-3 is now the score. Immanuel up. Lydia will serve for her second time. Lydia's serve is over. Received by number 17. Set by number 13. Bumped it over, but couldn't get in bounds. A little bit to the left, her right. And Lydia will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by number 17. And a little miscommunication between Grace and Rihanna. 7-3 now is the score. Lydia's serve is over. And went under the net. Ace for Lydia. 8-3. Lydia's fourth serve, I believe. Serve is over. And number 3 couldn't handle that one. Went into the stands. 9-3 Lancers. And Lydia will continue serving. Katera Milky will come in for Olivia throw. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 17, and into the stands on the other side, and Lydia will have her second ace of the night. Lydia's sixth serve. Serve is over, received by number 17, and into the stands again. Lydia's third ace. 11-3 is the score. Immanuel up. And Marissa will come in for Kari. Lydia's seventh serve is over and to the right. Out of bounds, 11-4. Immanuel still leading. Number 13 now for Independence serving. Grace Roscos. Grace's serve is over. Received by Katera. Set by Sheridan. Spike from Marnie, which will be blocked. Grace still serving. Her serve is over. Received by Marnie. Set by Sheridan. Bumped over by Marissa. Received by number 17. Set by number 12. Bumped over by 14 and 16. Received by Marnie. Set by Sheridan. And pushed over by Marnie and Hannah, but they fall into the net. 11-6 is the score. Grace still serving. Grace's serve is over, received by Lydia, set by Sheridan, set over by Marissa, received by 17, set by 12, spiked over by 14, but that'll go into the net. 12-6 now is the score, and Marnie Scheller will be serving for the Lancers. Marnie's first serve is over. And it'll be... Didn't see his received by, but Marissa couldn't get to that one. Number 14 for Independence now serving Amaya Ives. Her serve is over, received by Sheridan, set by Katera, and hit over by Marnie. Spiked over by 16, received by Lydia, set by Marnie, and spike from Sheridan. And 16 missed that one. 13-7. Immanuel up. Hannah Ullman now serving for the Lancers. Hannah's serve is over, received by number 3, set by number 12, and spiked over is number 17. Received by Hannah, set by Lydia, and Marissa couldn't quite get to that one. 13-8 is the score. And Sarah Fox will come in for Hannah Ullman. Number 16 for Independence now serving Janessa Komrowski. Her serve is over, received by Katera, set by Marnie, and spike from Lydia, which will go long. 13-8. Immanuel leading by 5. Janessa will serve again. Her serve is over, received by Sheridan, set by Marnie, bumped over by Katera, received by 14, set by number 12, and foot fault on number 12, I believe. Immanuel get that point. 14-9, Lancers leading. And Kari Wales comes in for Marissa. Kari will now be serving. Kari's serve is over, received by number 16, and free play for the Lancers, received by Marnie, set by Katera, and pushed over Sheridan, received by number 3, set by number 12, and spiked over by number 17, received by Kari, set by Marnie, and spike from Lydia, which will go out. 15-9 now is the score. Kari will serve for her second time. Kari's serve is over. Received by number 3. Free play for the Lancers. Set by Marnie. set by Katera, and then spiked over from Sheridan. And that'll go down 16-9. And Kari will serve for her third time. Kari serves over, received by number 3, set by number 12, and spike from number 17. Nice dig by Kari, but it goes into the net, and Lydia can't dig that one out. And Sarah Heinze will come in for Kari Wales. And number 12 for Independence now serving, Rihanna Thiessen, and her serve will go into the net. 17-10 is the score. Sheridan Nelner will be serving for the Lancers. Sheridan's serve is over, received by number 14, set by number 12, bumped over 13, received by Sheridan, set by Katera, and hit over Lydia, received by 14, pushed over by 3, set by Sheridan, and Katera spike from Marnie, and that'll go into the stands. Sheridan will serve for her third time. Sheridan's serve is over, received by number 16, set by number 3, and hit over by number 17, received by Sarah, set by Sheridan, and spike from Lydia, which nice attempt block by number 17, Maggie Wachik. She couldn't block that. Sheridan will serve again. Sheridan serves over, received by number 13, bumped by 17, bumped over by number 3, received by Sarah Heinze, set from Sheridan and pushed over by Marnie. And number 13 couldn't get it over the net. 20-10 now is the score, Immanuel leading. And Sheridan will serve again. Rebecca Durst coming in for Sarah. (21-10) is the score, and Independence will take a timeout. And we don't have many fans here today, but a few. As I mentioned, varsity game will be after this. We will have at least one more game of JV, and they might play the third game for fun, depending on if one team takes 2 games. Otherwise, the third one will just be a rubber match like normal. And Miranda will come in for Lydia Kettner. Sheridan still serving. Sheridan's serve is over. Received by number 16, set by number 14, bumped over by number 12, which doesn't make it. 22-10 is now the score. Sheridan still serving. Sheridan's serve will be over. Received by number 13, set by number 12, and pushed over by number 3. Received by Sheridan, set by Katera, and that does not make it over. 22-11 now is the score. And number 17 for Independence now serving Maggie Wachik. Maggie's serve is over. Received by Rebecca Durst and pushed over by Sheridan. Received by 16, set by number 12, and spiked over by number 16. Received by Sarah Heinze. Set by Sheridan and pushed over by Marnie. Received by number 17, set by number 12. And number 13 making a great effort to save that. And Marnie with a spike to the back. And 17 couldn't get to that. Great save there by number 13. 23-11 is the score. Katera Milky will now be serving for Immanuel. Her serve is over. See by number 3, set by number 12, and spike for number 14. And that'll go out. 24-11. Game point here. Katera serving. Her second serve of the night. Katera's serve is over. See by number 3. And that'll go into the net. Immanuel will take the first game. And they will switch sides. And we will be back in roughly 3 minutes. And we are back a little bit early. A minute 15 early to be exact. Each team is all ready. And so begins the second game. Immanuel took the first game. We shall see what happens in the second game. Sheridan's first serve is an ace. Sheridan's second serve is over, received by number 13, and nice tip down from Lydia. 2-0 is the score. Immanuel leading. Sheridan's third serve for this game. Sheridan's serve is over, received by number 15, set by number 16, and pushed over by number 17. And Sarah and Kari could not get to that one. Nice placement on the spike there, 2-1. And number 12 for Indy will be serving Rihanna Thiessen. Rihanna serves is over, received by Kari, set by Sheridan, and spike from Lydia. Should be blocked by number 17. Nice block there. 2-2. Rihanna still serving. Her second serve. Rihanna's serve is into the net. Off the paint on the top. 3-2 is the score. Olivia Thorough now serving for the Lancers. Olivia's serve is over, received by 15, set by 12, and pushed over by number 3. Received by Lydia, set by Sheridan, and spike from Marnie, which will go into the net. 3-3. And number 17, Maggie Wachik, will serve for Independence. Maggie's serve is over. Received by Kari. Set by Sheridan. Spike from Lydia. Received by 16. Set by number 12. Bumped over by 15. Received by Olivia. Set by Sheridan and pushed over by Sarah. Received by, I'm not sure, but Sarah spikes it, and nice save there by number 17. But that'll be 4 hits. 4-3 is the score. Lydia Kettner now serving. Lydia's serve is over, received by 16, up by 15, and over. Free play for the Lancers. Spike from Kari. Received by number 12, and that'll go down. 5-3 is the score. Lydia Kettner serving for her second time of the game. Lydia's serve is over. Received by 16 and out. Hannah Ullman will come in for Sarah Fox. Lydia's serve is over. Received by 16. Set by number 12 and bumped over by number 15. Received by Marnie. Set by Olivia and pushed over by Marnie. Received by 16, set by number 12, and bumped over by number 3, received by Marnie, set by Lydia, and spiked over from Hannah. 7-3 is the score, Immanuel up. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 3, set by number 17, and a little miscommunication there between 3 and 12. Kind of both hit at the same time and didn't go in the right direction. Lydia still serving. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 16 and into the back. 9-3 is the score, Lancers up. Lydia's serve is over and to the right. Independence will get that point. 4-9 is the score. Sarah Heinze will come in for Lydia Kettner. And number 3, Mackenzie Taylor will be serving for Independence. Mackenzie's serve is over. Nice dig by Olivia. Spike from Kari, received by 17. Up by 13, but it'll be a net fault on 13. 9-4. Marnie Schaller will be serving. And Katera Milky will come in for Sheridan Nelner. Marnie's serve is over, received by 17, up by 16, and bumped over by 17. Received by Olivia, set by Marnie, and spike from Kari to the back corner, and that'll be in. Nice placement there. (11-4) is the score. Marnie's second serve of the game. Marnie's serve is over, received by 17. Pushed over by number 12, received by Katera, set by Marnie, and spiked over from Kari. Nice dig there by number 3. Set by Marnie, set by Hannah, and a little miscommunication there. And then Kari decided to go for it, and it didn't quite go over. 11-5 is the score. Number 13 for Independence now serving Grace Roscos. Grace's serve is over, received by Sarah Heinze, and that'll go too far into the back. 11-6. Grace will serve again. Grace's serve is over, received by Kari, set by Marnie, and spike from Hannah, which will be tipped and goes into the back wall. 12-6 is the score. Hannah Ullman now serving for the Lancers. Her serve is received by number 13, set by number 17, and spike for number 12. Hannah gets that, and Marnie pushes that over. Nice try by number 3. 13-6, Hannah will serve again. Hannah's serve is over. See by number 13, pushed over by number 12, and a spike from Katera. Set by number Kari gets that over, set by number 12, and spike from 16, which should go into the net. 14-6 is now the score. Hannah's third serve. Hannah's serve is into the paint on the net. 15-6. Whoops, 14-7. They just changed it. 14-7 is the score, and number 15 for the Independence Eagles will now be serving Amaya Ives. Amaya's serve is over. Received by Sarah Fox, set by Marnie, and spike from Olivia. Received by 16, set by 12, and spike from 17. Nice dig by Sarah Fox, but it will go out. 14-8 is the score. Amaya will serve again. Amaya's serve is over, received by Sarah Fox, set by Marnie, which will go over. Pushed over by number 12, received by Marnie, set by Katera, and spike from Kari, which will go down. 15-8 is the score. And Kari Wills will be serving for Immanuel. Kari's serve will go into the net. 15-9. And number 16 for Independence will serve Janessa Komrowski. Janessa's serve is over, received by Sarah, set by Katera, and pushed over by Sarah Heinze, received by 13, set by 12, and spike from 17, received by Sarah Fox, nice dig. Set by Marnie and pushed over by Sarah Heinze, nice dig by 15. Katera receives that, set by Marnie, and spike from Olivia. Nice dig from 13, but it's just out of number 12's reach. Just out of Rihanna's reach. And Immanuel will gain that point. 16-9. Sarah Heinze will come in for Olivia Thorough. And Rebecca Durst will come in for Sarah Fox. And Katera Melky will now be serving. Katera's serve is low. Couldn't quite get that one over. Didn't quite go off the hand quite right. And number 12 for Independence will be serving Rihanna Thiessen. Rihanna's serve is over. Received by Rebecca Durst, but didn't go off her hands the way she wanted them to. And Rihanna will serve again. 16-11 is now the score. And timeout Immanuel. And we are back 21 seconds early. Rihanna Thiessen still serving for Independence. Rihanna's serve is over. Received by Kari. But that'll go out. 16-12 is the score. Independence not far from taking a lead here, only down by 4. Rihanna will serve again. Her serve is over, received by Marnie. set by Kari, and spike from Marnie, which will go deep and long. 16-13 is the score. Rihanna will serve again. Her serve is over, received by Rebecca Durst, and out and into the Immanuel bench. 16-14 is the score. Independence gaining momentum here. And Hannah Ullman will come in for Rebecca Durst. Mariana's serve will go into the net. 17-14, and Immanuel will get to serve. Olivia Thurl coming in for Miranda. Olivia Thurl now serving. I believe it is the first serve of the game. And that'll be an ace for Olivia, I believe. And Olivia serve again. 18-14 now is the score. Olivia's serve is over. Received by 16. Set by number 12. And pushed over by number 3. Saved by multiple people there. Spike from 3. Received by Olivia. Set by Katera. And bumped over by Marnie, which will go down. 19-14. If you have any comments, be sure to type them into the chat. I will not be able to respond to you by typing back, but I will respond to you by talking. At away games, I cannot do that because we do not have a computer. We just have a phone. But feel free to type them anyway. Received by Katera. Set by Olivia. Spike from Marnie, which will go back into the back corner. Received by 15. Set by 12. And spike from 16, which will go over. Nice dig by Kari. Set by Katera. And spike from Sarah Heinze. Nice return by 15. And number 17 can't quite get it over the net. And Olivia Thurl will serve again. I believe it is her third or fourth. I believe it's her fourth serve of the game. Her serve is over. Received by 13. Up by 3. Spike from 12. And the ball didn't spin right. Didn't want to spin over the net. Spun backwards. And Marissa will come in for Barney Schaller. Olivia Thurl still serving. 21-14 is the score in favor of Immanuel. Olivia's serve is over. Nice dig by 15. Tipped over by number 3. And be a net fault, I believe, on number 11, Marissa. And Maggie Wachik will serve again. Maggie's serve is over. Received by Kari, but that goes deep. And into the stands. 21-16 is now the score. Maggie will serve again. Maggie's serve is over. Received by Hannah. Up by Kari. And bumped over by Sarah Heinze. Received by 17. Spike from 12. And spike from 13. Sorry, set by 12. Spike from 3. And Marissa will get that over. Set by number 12. And that'll be over. Received by Katera. Up by Hannah. Bumped over by number 15. Set by Katera. Set by Hannah. And a little miscommunication between Sarah Heinze and Marissa. Received by Olivia. Set by Katera. Spike from Hannah, which will go out. Maggie's still serving. 21-18 is now the score. Maggie's serve is over. Received by Hannah, but that'll go into the back. 21-19. And Lydia Kettner will come in for Sarah Heinze, and Sheridan Nelner will come in for Katera Milky. Maggie's still serving for the Eagles. Her serve is over. Received by Olivia. Up by Sheridan, and spike from Hannah. Received by number 12. Up by number 16. And spike from 13, which should go into the net. 22-19 is now the score. Immanuel leading by 3. And Lydia Kettner will be serving for the Lancers. Lydia's serve is over, received by 16, up by 12, and spike from 16 should be received by Lydia, set by Sheridan, and spike from Kari. Nice dig by 16, but Kari pushes that over. Great job there by Kari, 23-19. She looked a little surprised. Lydia serving. Lydia's serve is over, received by 16, set by 12, and spike from 15 should be received by Lydia, set by Sheridan, and spike from Hannah, which will be received by Maggie, up by 12, and spike from 15, which should go into the net, and down for Independence. And number 3 will be sitting for Independence, Mackenzie Taylor. Her serve goes into the net. And let's see. Marnie Scheller will come in for, I couldn't see who it was. But Marnie's serve is over, and that'll be an ace. 25-20, that'll be the game. And I think that'll be it, unless they want to play a game for fun. I'm not really sure what they're going to do, but it is 25-20. And we'll be back in roughly 3 minutes. But if varsity plays, then it'll be like 14-20, so we'll see. Clock says 3, so guessing they're going to play another game just for fun. And JV will play another game just for fun. I think we have plenty of time, so they will do another one. And here we go, set by Marnie, spike from Lydia, and that'll be another kill for Lydia. I believe that'll be her 3rd or 4th of the night. And Sheridan Nelner will be serving for the Lancers. Sheridan's serve is over, see by 13, and number 15 couldn't get to that, came a little bit short. And Sheridan will serve again. 2-0 is the score. Sheridan's serve is over. Received by 15, and it'll be free play for the Lancers. Received by Sarah. Set by Sheridan and hit over by Marnie. But it'll be more than 3 hits for the Lancers, so Independence will gain that point. Maggie will be serving for Independence. Received by Sarah Fox, set by Sheridan, and spike from Marnie, and Maggie couldn't get to that. 3-1 is the score. Olivia Thorough will be serving. Olivia's serve is over. Received by 16, set by 15, and number 12 couldn't get to that one. 4-1, Immanuel leading. Olivia's second serve of the game. Olivia's serve is over. Received by 16, set by 3, and pushed over by 12. Set by Sheridan, which should go over. Received by 15, set by 13, and spike from 12. Olivia received that. Set by Sheridan, and spike from Marnie. And 16, nice effort there. One off the very tip of her hand, though. And into the back wall. 5-1 is the score. Olivia will serve again. Olivia's serve is over. Received by 17. Pushed over number 12. Nice dig by Sarah Fox. Set by Lydia and pushed over by Sheridan. Spike from 15, which will go out. A little bit slow with names today. Olivia now serving. Olivia's serve is over. Received by 17. Set by number 12 and pushed over by number 16. Set by Sarah Fox. Set by Sheridan, and Marnie tried to tip that over. That will go into the net. Number 3 for Independence will now be serving Mackenzie Taylor. Mackenzie's serve is over, and that'll go out. 7-2 is the score. And Lydia Kettner will be serving. Hannah Ullman comes in for Sarah Fox. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 13. And number 3 and 13, little miscommunication between them. And that'll go into the floor. Lydia will have her second serve of the night. Not of the night, of this game. Ace for Lydia. That'll be her 4th or 5th of the night. Lydia's serve will go over, and 13 couldn't get to that. Lydia will serve again. Her serve is over. Up by 13, set by 12, and spike from 15. Olivia received that, set by Sheridan, and hit over by Kari. Which I had, yep, it will go in. 11-2 is now the score. Lydia will serve again. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 13. Up by 17 and pushed over by number 12, received by Lydia. Set by Sheridan, and spike from Marnie should go to number 17. Set by number 12, and spike from number 16, which should go into the net. Katara Melky comes in for Olivia Thorough. And Lydia Kettner is still serving. Lydia's serve is over. Received by 13. Up by 3. 13 tries to save it, but couldn't quite make it. 13-2 is now the score. Timeout, Independence. And we are back 15 seconds early this time. And Lydia will still be serving. 13-2, Lancers up. Lydia's serve is over, received by number 13, up by 16, and bumped over by number 12. Received by Lydia, up by Sheridan, and spike from Hannah. She will be received by number 3, and pushed over by number 13. Received by Katera, spike from 16. Up by Sheridan, spike from Kari, which will go deep. 17 gets to that one, 3 gets to that, and 12 will get that over. Nice save there. Kari again a spike deep, received by 17, and a little miscommunication between 3 and 12. 14-2 is now the score. Miranda will come in for Kari, and Lydia Kettner will still be serving. 14-2 is the score. Lydia's service over, received by number 3. Set by number 12, and spike from 15. And Katera gets to that, but it will go into the stands. Number 13 now serving for Independence, Grace Roscos. Her serve is over, received by Marnie, up by Sheridan, and Marnie can't get that over. 14-4 is the score. Grace will serve again. Grace's serve is over, received by Katera. Up by Sheridan, and spike from Marnie, which will go into the net. Grace will continue to serve. 14-5 is the score. Her serve is over, received by Sarah Heinze. Up by, oh my goodness, I can't remember her name. Up by Sheridan and over. Received by Sarah, pushed over by Marnie. Received by 3, set by 12, and spike from 15. Nice dig by Sheridan, and Marnie can't play that off the net. Grace still serving. 14-6 is the score. Marnie gets that set from Sheridan. Marnie spikes. See by 13, and Hannah pushes that over. Nice effort by 3 to get to that. 15-6 is the score. Marnie Schaller now serving for Immanuel. Marnie's serve is over, received by number 3, up by number 12, and spike from 16. Pushed over by 15, and Marnie will receive that. Set and spike from Miranda. Tried to be tipped over by number 15 and 12, but Sheridan will block that. Marnie still serving, and Marissa will come in for Sheridan. Marnie's serve is over, received by number 3, up by number 12, and over. Hannah will tip that over, and it'll be long to the right. Number 15 for Independence will now be serving. Chanel 15, yeah, Chanel Rise. See by Katera, but that'll go long. Chanel will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by Sarah Heinze. Set by Marnie and spiked over by Miranda. Spike from 17. Marnie receives that. Katero pushed that over. Received by 13. Set by 12 and spike from 17. And couldn't get to that one. 16-9 is the score. Chanel will serve again. Chanel's serve is over. Received by Marissa. Up by Katera and over by Marnie. Received by 15. Set by 12 and spike from 16. Received by Katera. Set by Marnie and set over by Marissa. Received by 13. Up from 12. And bumped over by number 17. Received by Katera. Set by Marnie and bumped over by Katera. Received by 13. And spike from 17, which will go down. 16-10 is the score. Chanel will serve again. Chanel's serve is over. Received by Sarah. Set by Marnie and pushed over by Miranda, which is blocked from number 17. 16-11 is now the score. Chanel still serving. Her serve goes into the judge's arms, and Hannah Ullman will now be serving for Immanuel. 17-11, Lancers up. Hannah's serve is over, received by 13, set by 12, and spike from 11, which should be blocked by Marissa. 18-11 is now the score. Hannah serves again. Her serve is over, received by 15. And it'll be an ace for Hannah. 19-11 is now the score. Hannah's third serve is over, received by 15. Up by 12, and spike from 3. 16 and 3 kind of ran into each other, and it'll go down. 20-11 is now the score. Hannah's fourth serve. Hannah's serve is over, received by 15, and Katera will push that down, and Katera pushes it down again. Nice save by 13, and Marissa will push it down, and Marnie hits that into the net, and Miranda couldn't play it off the net. Independence's point, and number 16 for Independence, Janessa, will serve. Her serve is over, received by Katera, set by Marnie, and spike from Miranda. 16 will get that, set by 12, and spike from 17. And Marissa with a lift there, 20-13. It's now the score. Janessa's still serving. Janessa's serve is over. Received by Katera. Set by Marnie and spike from Katera, which to go into the net, 20-14. Janessa still serving. Janessa's serve is over, received by Hannah. Up from Marnie and bumped over by Marissa. Pushed over by number 12, received by Sarah. Set from Marnie and pushed over by Katera. Pushed over is number 12, and spike from Marissa to go back. Received by 15, up by 12, and spike from 17. Hannah will get to that. Set from Marnie and spike, nope. Set by Miranda. Will be 4 hits. Or 2 hits on Miranda. 4 hits in total. And Janessa will serve again. 20-15 is now the score. Janessa's serve is over. And too low for Katera and Sarah to get. 20-16 is now the score. Janessa still serving. Her serve is into the net. 21-16. Immanuel now serving. Rebecca Durst coming in for Hannah Ullman. And Miranda Fleischer will now be serving for Immanuel. Miranda's serve will not quite make it over. 21-17 is now the score, and number 12 for Independence now serving, Brianna Thiessen. Brianna's serve is over, received by Kari, set by Katera, and set over by Sarah Heinze, which will go down 22-17. And Marissa, I believe, will serve. I think this is her first serve out of all 3 games. Her serve is over. Nice dig by 13. Pushed over by Marnie. Spike from 12. And Kari can't get to that. 22-18 is the score. And Maggie will be serving for Independence. Her serve is over, received by Marnie. Should go to the right. Her right, our, no. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, her right, our left. Maggie serving again, received by Sarah. Up by Kari and over from Marnie. Spike from 15, received by Kari, nice dig. Set by Marnie, and Sheridan swung a little bit too early, went out from fingertips instead of her palm and lower wrist. So it didn't go very far. Maggie still serving. Service over, received by Rebecca, up by Sheridan, and pushed over by Sarah. Up by 12, pushed over by 15. Received by Sheridan, set by Katera, and spike from Marnie. Received by 17, set by 16, and spike from number 12, which should go into the net. 23-20 is the score. Immanuel up by 3. Katera Milky will now be serving for the Lancers. Katera's serve is over, received by 17, up by 12, and pushed over by 15, but it kind of slid down her arm. 24-20 is the score. Katera's serve is over, received by 17, up by 12, and spike from 13. Kari will get that, up by Sheridan and over from Marnie. Received by 16, up by 12, and spike from 3. Up from Kari, but that'll go into the net, and Rebecca can't play it off the net. 24-21 is the score, and Sarah Fox will come in for Rebecca Durst. Number 3 serving for Independence, Mackenzie Taylor. Her serve will go over. Spike from Marnie, and that'll go in. That'll be the game, 25-21. Join us in roughly, I'm going to say 20 minutes. It might be earlier, for the varsity game between Independence and Immanuel. Immanuel took all 3 games for JV, and hope to see you, or know that you're here for the varsity game. Like I said, I don't know exactly how much time we have, but I'm going to estimate around 20 minutes. Okay, so here we go. I believe we will be starting in 14 seconds, if I am correct. I believe both teams have done their warm-ups. They're all just practicing serves right now. This is Joel Bernthal, and I will be commentating the varsity games between Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and Independence Eagles. If you have any comments, feel free to type them into the chat. I will get them. I cannot respond to you by texting, but I can respond to you by talking. And Andrew, I do not know how to respond to that if you just say respond when you didn't write anything before that. But now I have responded, if that's what you want me to do. And I believe we will do the national anthem. And we are back. And we are in Independence. And I do have names, so I will give you your starting 6 for both teams. Starting 6 for Independence would be the libero, Emerson Prononshinsky. Number 14, Amaya Ives. Number 10, Alana Back. Number 8, Z Connor. Number 7, Brianna Trug. Number 5, Aubrey Ponchinsky. And number 2, Avery Payne. Now for the Lancers, Annie Oster, Allison Schaller. Bryn Sh Claire.
Junior number 2, Emma Miller. And sophomore barrel, Claire Kazimba.
Faith Kazemba. And we are coached by Prof. Lau, Miss Falkenberg, and I don't have the name of our second assistant coach. Wait, maybe I do. Yep, Megan Oster. Okay. And I already gave you Independence's names, but I did not give you the coaches. The head coach is Val Prochinski. The JV/assistant coach is Abby Killian. And they don't have 2 assistant coaches, so that'll be it. And thank you for our bookkeepers, Sarah Durst and manager Sherman Kettner. And I believe they did the JV game. And the bookkeepers for the varsity, Meyer, and manager would be Christian Kazemba. And we will begin. We have a little bit bigger cheering section now that more people have shown up for varsity game and that we have JV players, which helps, and some parents that are close by. And Faith Kazemba will come in for Allison Schaller for the start. It'll be a little bit hard to see till everybody sits down. I apologize for that. I cannot make them all sit down. But Independence will be serving. Number 0, Emerson Prochinski. First serve is over. Received by Faith. Nice dig. Set by Bryn and spike by number 2. Set by number 7. Spike from number 2, and that'll go down. Independence will claim the first point. And Emerson will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by Emma Miller. Set by Bryn Schirnbeck, and spike from Annie Oster. And first point for Immanuel, and first kill for Annie Oster of the night. Riley Nauman will come in for Emma Miller, and Claire Schirnbeck will be serving. Claire's serve is over. Received by number 5, set by number 7, and spike from number 8. Received by Faith, set by Bryn, and spike from number 8 on the Eagles, Z. Connor, and that'll be a kill for her. And number 6, I believe. 6 will come in for number 14. Number 6, Haley Witt, and number 14, Amaya Ives. Number 6, Haley White, now serving. Her serve is over. Received by Ali Scherenbeck, and spike from Annie. The libero will get to that. Up by 6, over from 8, and Ali will get to that. Set from Bryn, and spike from 2-2. The score is tied. And here comes all of C Team getting done from their game. So even more fans. And I'm really sorry if you cannot see now, because there's going to be a lot of people standing. Erica Oster now serving for Immanuel. Her serve is over. Up by 3, pushed over by 8. Received by Allison Schaller. Spike from Riley. Kill for Riley. Erica Oster will serve again. 3-2 is the score. Immanuel up. Erica's serve is over. Received by number 5. Up for number 6 and spike for number 8. And that'll go out just a little bit long. Good decision by Allie to let that go. And I'm sorry if I get the Allies confused. We're just so used to having one, now we have 2. Erica Oster serves. Her serve is received by number 5, set by number 7. Spike for number 2, which is way long and into the stands. 5-2 is the score, and Erica Oster will serve again. Erica's serve is over, received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 8. Nice save. Bumped over by Bryn, set by number 8, pushed over by number 7, received by Allie, set from Bryn, and tipped over by Annie, but number 7 does block. It'll go down 5-3. Number 2 for Independence now serving Avery Pape. Avery's serve is over, received by Faith, set by Bryn, and spike from Riley. Nice there. 6-3. And Lindsay Sitta will come in for Annie Oster, and Lindsay will be serving. Lindsay's first serve of the night. Lindsay's serve is over, received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 8, which will be blocked by Bryn, and will go out. 7-3, Immanuel up. Lindsay serving again. Lindsay's serve is over, received by the libero, and spike far back, and I believe that'll be a kill. So Allison Scheller already has, no, that'll be her first. Because they had from Annie, Allison, and Riley. And Lindsay will serve for her 3rd time today. Her serve is over, received by the libero, up by number 8, and set over by number 7, received by Bryn, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allie. Should be blocked by Faith, and pushed over by Bryn. Nice block attempt by number 8. Received by Allie, set by Lindsay, and spike from Riley. Lindsay's 4th serve. Lindsay's serve is over, received by number 2. Spike for number 5, but it'll go out. 10-3 is the score. Lindsay serving for her 5th time. Lindsay's serve is over, received by the libero. Set by number 7 and tipped over by number 5. Nice block there by Allison Scheller and Riley Nauman. 11-3, Lancers up. Lindsay serving for her 6th time. Her serve is over, received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 8. Bryn. Another spike for number 8, and Allison wasn't up in time to block that. 11-4. And number 8, Z. Connor, will serve for the Independence Eagles. Her serve is over, received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Bryn. Should go deep. Spin there to get it down. And, Emma Miller will come in for Riley Nauman, and Emma Miller will be serving. Emma's serve is over. Received by 6, up by 2, and pushed over by 10. Nice dig there by Emma, up by Lindsay, and spike from Faith in the back row. Up by 7. No, up by 2, set by 7, spike from 10. Spike from Bryn, which would be saved by the libero, up by 7, and spike for number 5, which would go deep. Emma will get that set for Lindsay, and tipped over by Allison Schaller, which will go down. 13-4. And Emma Miller will serve again. Emma's serve is over, received by the liberos, set by number 7, and Spike from Bryn and Allison. Not really sure who hit that. See by Faith. Set by Lindsay and Spike. Our first kill of the night anyway. 14-4. And Emma Miller is still serving. I believe it'll be her third serve of the night, maybe fourth. Her serve is over nonetheless. 6 gets to that, and it'll go back. 15-4. And Independence will call a timeout. We had a great start from the Lancers. We had, I think, 5 kills in total. 1 from Bryn, 1 from Allison, Allison Schaller, 2 from Riley, and 1 from Annie. So that is 5. And a couple blocks by groups of people. Not really sure who that goes to. It might just be half a block. Not really sure how that works in volleyball. If one person is just credited or it's just half for each. Tell me in the comments below if you do know. And Immanuel out 14 seconds early. Independence still in the huddle. Emma serves again, received by number 5, set by number 7, and set over by number 5, received by Emma. Nice save by Lindsay, and Allison Schaller will put that over. Received by number 10, set by 7, and spike from 10, which will go deep and out. And nobody touched it. 16-4, Emma will serve again. Emma's serve is over. Received by number 6, up from number 10, and spike from number 5, which will go into the white paint on top of the net. 17-4 is the score. Emma still serving. Emma's serve is over. Received by Libero, up from number 6, and set over by number 7. Received by Lindsay, set from Allison, and spike from Bryn. And nice dig by number 2. But I think it hit the ground first. Nice attempt anyway. 18-4. And Avery Qualm will come in for Bryn Scherenbeck. Emma Miller still serving. Emma's serve is over. Received by Libero. Set by number 7. Spike for number 10. Nice save by Faith. Up by Allie. Pushed over by Allison Schaller. Set by 7. Spike for number 5. Received by Emma. Up from Avery and pushed over by Allie Scherenbeck. Set by 7. Spike for number 10. Nice save by Faith. But it'll come into the stands here. Thank you for the tip. It is counted as half a block if 2 people do go up. Number 7 for Independence now serving Brianna Trug. 18-5 is the score in favor of the Lancers. See by Faith, set by Avery, and spike from Allie Scherenbeck. Nice dig by number 5. And then nice save by number 10, but they couldn't quite get it over. 19-5. And I believe Faith will be serving. Claire comes in for Allie Scherenbeck, and Erica comes in for Allison Schaller. Faith Kazemba will be serving. Her serve is over. Nice and low. It's really hard to read. Spike from 14. Up from Emma. Set from Avery and spike from Claire. See by number 5. Up by 7 and spike from 5, which is blocked by Avery. Bumped by Claire and set over by Avery. Received by Libero. Set by number 7 and bumped over by number 4. Set by Faith, set by Avery, and spike from Claire. Number 10 and 14 attempted to block that, but it went over their heads, off their hands and over their heads and down onto the ground. Faith will serve again. Faith's serve is over. Received by number 5, up by number 7, and bumped over by number 2. Received by Emma, set by Avery, and spike from Eric. That was such great positioning. Right spot, just a little bit too hard. Had the right idea, though. Everybody is on the wrong side of the court. Oh, they say it was in. Or maybe they're kind of deciding at the moment. We had the line judges call it out. They say it hit the shoulder of one of the players, so it will be counted in. Great job by Erica. And Faith will serve and get a ace, 22-5. And Josie now will come in for Claire Schoenbeck. Faith Kazemba still serving. Serve is over. Received by number 5. Set by number 7. And bumped over by number 2. Received by Emma Miller. Set by Avery Quam. And spike from Erica. And line judge quite startled there by the spike coming right next to her. She will call it out. And number 5 for the Independence Eagles will be serving Aubrey Punchinsky. Sorry if I just butchered that name. Avery sets and Josie would spike that. Avery sets again. Erica spikes and that'll be in. 23-6. And Avery Quam now serving for the Lancers. Avery's serve is over. Received by number 2, set by number 7, and spike from number 2. And Avery wants to let that go, but I think it still went in. 23-7 is the score. Lancers up. And the libero for the Indies will now be serving Emerson Prochinsky. I really don't know how to say that name. Faith receives that, set by Avery, and bumped over by Erica, set by number 7. Spike for number 8. Set by 7 and bumped over by number 8. Received by Avery. Spike, nope, tipped over by Erica. Nice dig there by number 7. Pushed over by number 8. Avery receives that. Annie sets that. And Josie gets that over. Set by number 7. Spike for number 14. Received by Josie. Up by Avery. And spike from Annie to be blocked by number 8, but will go out. Nice attempt by Z Connor there. And Riley Nauman will come in for Emma Miller. Josie Nauman will be serving for the Lancers. 24-7 is the score. Immanuel leading. Josie's serve is over. Received by number 2. Set by number 7. And spike for number 8, which will be blocked. Set by number 5. Set over by number 7. Received by Josie. Set from Riley. And spike from Erica, which will be received by number 7. Saved by number 2 and put over by the libero. Received by Josie. Set by Avery and spike from Annie, which will be blocked. Set over by number 8. Received by Annie. Set by Avery and spike from Riley. Went to the net. Nice volley there. (24-8) is the score. And Ellie Schoenbeck will come in for Josie Nauman. And number 6, I believe, will be serving for Independence. Haley Witt or White. Her serve is over. Received by Faith. Set by Avery. And spike from Erica. And that'll be a kill. I think that'll be Erica's second kill of the night. Maybe third. No, it's their second. And Immanuel take the first game 25-8. And we will be back in 3 minutes.
Okay, so we have both teams coming back out onto the court here. Wow, I can't talk. And looks like we'll probably have the same starting rotations as my guess. And Joel's coming back, which is perfect timing.
That was really good timing.
Yep. Okay, I am back. I had to take a short break, use the facilities, and we are back for the second game. Britton Scherenbeck will be starting serving. C by number 2, up by number 7, and spike from number 10. C by Faith, set by Bryn, and spike from 8. And the first point of this game. Bryn will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by number 2. Set by number 5 and bumped over by number 10. Received by Emma Miller. Set by Bryn and spike from Erica. Is blocked by number 10. But number 7 hits that into the net. 2-0, Immanuel leads, and Bryn will serve for her third time in this game. Bryn's serve is over. Received by number 5, but couldn't dig it up high enough. Excuse me. And nobody can get to that. 3-0. Bryn serving for her fourth time. Serve is over. Received by Libero. Set by number 10. And bumped over by number 2. Set from Emma. No, excuse me. Received by Emma. Set by Bryn. And bumped over by Claire. And I believe they said that went out. 3-1 is the score, and the libero for Indy will be serving Emerson Pronchinski. Her serve is over. Received by Faith. Set by Bryn. And spike from Claire. Received by Faith. Set by Bryn. And spike from Annie. Set by number 8. Faith receives that. Set by Bryn. And spike from Erica. Received by number 5. Up by the libero. And bumped over by number 7. Received by Faith. Set by Bryn. Spike from Claire, which they block. And then Bryn hits that one out. I have slowed down in my speech in like the last 2 minutes. Libero serves for Indy, received by Emma Miller, set by Brandon Spike from Annie, received by Faith because it was blocked. And Erica and Claire tried to hit that over, but it couldn't quite make it. 3-3 is the score. And Emerson will serve again for Indy. Her serve is over, received by Faith, set over by Bryn, which is blocked by number 8, Z. Connor. And Emerson will serve again. Her serve is over, received by Emma, set by Bryn, spike from Annie, which is blocked, received by Faith, set by Bryn, spike by Claire. Nice spot there. Lower left corner, our lower right. 4-4 is the score. Riley Nauman comes in for Emma Miller, and Claire Schembeck will be serving for the Lancers. Claire's serve is over and long. Five, 4-5. Lancers down by 1. And number 6 will be serving for Independence. Haley Witt or Haley White, not really sure. Her serve is over and down. And Allie Scherenbeck. 6-4 is the score, Independence winning. Haley will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by Allie Scherenbeck. Set by Brandon Spike from Annie. And that makes Annie's third kill. Or fourth. I'm pretty sure it's third. Either way, Erica now serving for the Lancers. 6-5 is the score. Lancers down by 1. Erica's serve is over, received by number 5, up from number 7, and spike for number 2. Pinned in between the block. Spike from Annie. Nice dig there by the libero, set by number 2, spiked over by number 8. Nice dig by Allie. Nice job by Bryn to get that over. But number 8 will spike it right back down in her face. 7-5, Lancers down by 2. And number 2 for Independence serving Avery Pape. Her serve is over, received by Faith, set by Bryn, and spike from Annie, which will be blocked by number 8, but slides along the net and down to her right. Yeah, her right. And Lindsay Siddle will come in for Annie Oster, and Lindsay Siddle will be serving. Lindsay's serve is over, received by number 2, set by number 7, and spike from number 8. Received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and bumped over by Riley. Received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 5. Received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Bryn. Nice dig by number 2, set by 7, set by number 8, and over. Set by Bryn, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allison Schaller. Nice save by Allie off the block. And Riley will put it deep and it will go out. I got different calls from each line judge. The line judge on the far side said it was in, and the line judge on this side said it was out, and they will call it out. I think they're debating right now. 8-6 remain Independence's point. And number 8, Z. Connor will serve. Received by Allison Schaller. It's a nice spike from Bryn, but it'll go long. Z. Connor will serve again. 9-6 Lancers down by 3. Serve is over. Nice dig by Allie Scherenbeck. Up from Lindsay and bumped over by Bryn. Received by 6. Tried to be tipped over by number 7. Bryn blocks that, but it'll go off to the left of her. And out of bounds, Z. Connor will serve for her third time. 10-6 is now the score. Lancers down by 4. Serve is off the net. Spike from Bryn, and then second kill. And Emma Miller will come in for Riley Nauman, and Emma Miller will serve. Emma's serve is over, received by the libero, set by number 7, and over, received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allie Scherenbeck. Received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike from 5. Should be received by Emma Miller, set by Lindsay Siddle, and set over by Allison Schaller. Received by number 2, set by number 7, and spike from number 10. Received by Bryn, set by Lindsay, and spike from Bryn. And that'll go down. Third kill. Again, if you have any comments, feel free to write them in the comment box. Emma will serve. See by number 6, up by number 2, and bumped over by number 7. See by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allison Schaller, and that'll be a kill. Allison's 4th kill. And Emma will serve for her second time. Emma's serve is over. Nice dig by number 6, up by number 7, and hit over by number 10. Received by Emma, set from Lindsay, and spike from Bryn. Received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allison Schaller. And that'll be her 5th kill. 10-10. Lancers have tied it, and Emma Miller will serve for her 3rd time. Emma's serve goes more off her fingers than off her wrist or palm, and that'll come short and into the net. 11-10. Lancers down by 1, and number 10, I believe, serving for Independence. Nope, number 7 serving for Independence. Brianna Trogue. Spike from Allison Schaller, but it'll go out to the right, our left. 12-10, Lancers down by 2. Brianna will serve again, or Brianna. Her serve is over, received by Allie, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allie Scherenbeck, which will hit all net. And 13-10, Lancers down by 3. Brianna still serving, her 3rd serve, I believe. Her serve is into the net. 13-11, Lancers down by 2. Erica Oster comes in for Allison Schaller, and Claire Scherenbeck comes in for Allie Scherenbeck. And Faith Kazembo will be serving for the Lancers. Faith's serve is over and down. Ace there for Faith. I believe that is her 4th of the night. And she'll serve for her 2nd time of this game. 13-12, Lancers down by 1. Faith's serve is over, received by number 5. And they are not being able to handle Faith's serves tonight. They've had trouble with them the first game, and number 5 is not having an easy time with this game either. 13-13, Faith serves again. One off her hand, one off to the right of her hand, and that'll make it go right and long. Went out 14-13. Independence up, and number 5 for Independence serving Aubrey Pochinski. Received by Emma, saved by Faith, and nice save by Emma Miller. Spike for number 10, received by Bryn. Spike from Bryn, and that'll go off the hand of 10 and 14. And it'll go out 14-14. And Annie Oster will come in for Lindsay Siddle. Bryn Scherenbeck will be serving. This is her first It's her first serve of the night. I believe it's her second. I'm not sure. I know it's her first of the game. Either way, her serve is over. Received by number 2. Free play for Lancers, but Erica takes advantage of that and tips it down to her right, our left. 15-14, we're up by 1. Bryn serving. Her serve is over and down right on the line. Nope, they'll call that out. Just out, 15-15. And Avery Klom will come in for Bryn Scherenbeck. And the libero for Independence, Emerson Prochinski, will serve. Her serve is into the net. Sorry if my voice gets a little bit raspy. My voice is getting a little bit tired. Claire Scherenbeck now serving for Immanuel. And Riley Nauman comes in for Emma Miller. Claire's serve is over. And number 5 couldn't handle that one. 17-15. Lancers up by 2. Claire's second serve. Claire's serve is over and long. Carried a little bit too much. And Ellie Scherenbeck will come in for Claire Scherenbeck. Number 6 for Independence now serving Haley White. Still haven't figured that one out. Her serve is over. Received by Riley. Nice save. But it cannot be saved and goes into the wall. 17 all. Haley will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by Ellie Scherenbeck. Set by Avery and spike from Erica. And that'll be her 5th kill. Or 4th. So hard to keep track of all of them. It's 5th or 4th. One of the two. And Allison Schaller will come in for Faith Kazemba. And Erica Oster will be serving for Immanuel. Erica's serve is over. Received by number 5, up by number 8, and bumped over by number 7. Received by Ellie Scherenbeck, set by Avery Quam, and spike from Annie Oster, which goes long. 18 all is the score. And number 2 for Independence now serving Avery Pape. Her serve is over. Received by Faith, set by Avery, and spike from Annie. Should be received by libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 8. And Faith didn't get to that one. Didn't line that one up perfectly. So nicely placed spike though, right on the line. 19-18 Lancers down by 1. Avery Pape still serving. Her serve is over. Received by Allie Scherenbeck. Set by Avery Quam and spike from Allie. Just blocked by set by Riley and bumped over by Allie Scherenbeck. Received by number 2. Set by number 7 and spike for number 5, which is blocked. But I believe that hit all net. They did not call it though. Nevertheless, Allison Schaller will get a kill out of that one. So it'll be 5 for her. It results in Immanuel's point either way. $19 and Lindsay Sito will be serving for the Lancers. Lindsay's serve is over. Received by number 2, set by number 7, and set over by number 8. Received by Lindsay, set by Riley, and spike from Bryn, which is received by number 2, set by number 7, and spike for number 8. And that'll be in right up. 2019 Independence up by 1. And let's see, Z Connor will serve for Independence. I believe this is her first of the game. Her serve is over, received by Ali Schambek, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allison, received by number 2, set by number 7, and spike for number 5, which goes out. 20-20. And Emma Miller will come in for Riley Nauman. Emma Miller serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by Libero, set by number 7 and over. Nice save by Faith, set by Lindsay, and set over by Allison Shaw, which will go a little bit long. Lancers down by 1, 21-20, and number 7 for Independence, Brianna Traug, will be serving. Brianna's serve is over. Nice dig attempt by Emma Miller, but couldn't get there in time. 22-20, Lancers down by 2, and Brianna will serve again. Her serve is over, but to the right of us, to the left of the Lancers. And Erica Oster will come in for Allison Schaller, and Claire Schoenbeck will come in for Ellie Schoenbeck. And Faith Kazemba will be serving for the Lancers. 22-21, Lancers down by 1. Faith's serve is over, received by number 5, up by number 10, and spike for 14. A lot of people calling that out, but we have the line judge calling that in. 23-21. Lancers down by 2. Claire will get to that. And Faith will get that overseas by Libero. Set by number 7. Excuse me. Lancers down by 1. Annie Ulster coming in for Lindsay Siddle and Bryn Sharon. The crowd is getting into this one, seeing as it is a close game. Bryn's serve is over, received by number 7 and spike for number 2. And they're going to call it out. 23 is the score. Bryn's still serving. This is a win by 2 type of game, so if Lancers score and then Independent score, it'll keep going until somebody wins by 2. Set by number 7, spike for number 12. See by Emma, set by Bryn, and spike from 8. That'll go into the back. Spike number 5. See by Faith. Okay, I think I fixed the sound problem. And report to me if you have sound again. But I can't really move the camera without making it really, really wobbly. I mean, I could hold it higher and just stand with the phone instead of having it on a tripod, but it would be kind of shaky. Good, sound's back. Okay. But tell me what you want me to do. If it's fine, then don't do anything. But if you want me to stand up and hold it so you can see it better, I can do that. Claire serves by Ben. Ali Schoenbeck comes in for Claire Schoenbeck. Number 6 comes in for 14. Haley Witt will be serving. Her serve is under the net. Erica serving. Serve is over. Received by number 5. Set by number 7. And spike for number 8. And Allie can't get to that one. Lancers up 12-4. I am getting messages saying that people can hear again. So it should be working. If it's not, then it probably just be your connection. 13-4 Lancers up. Lindsay Sitto comes in for Annie Oster, and Lindsay Sitto will be serving. Lindsay Sitto's serve is over. Received by Libero up from number 8 and bumped over by number 5. Received by Allie. Set by Lindsay and spike from Allison. Set by number 7. Spike for number 8. And Faith couldn't quite dig that. 13-5 is the score. Lancers up by 8. And number 8 for Independence will now be serving Z. Connor. Her serve is over. Received by Ali Schoenbeck. Set by Lindsay Sitto and spike from Riley Nauman. Should be received by number 8. Set by number 7 and spike from number 8. Should be received by Ali Schoenbeck. Set by Lindsay Sitto. Spike from Faith in the back row. Nice save by number 2. Set by number 5. Hit over by number 7. Received by Ali Schoenbeck. Set by Lindsay Sitto and spike from Bryn. And that'll be a kill. Emma Miller coming in for Riley Nauman, and Emma Miller will be serving. 14-5 is the score. Lancers up. Emma's serve doesn't make it over. 14-6. Lancers up by 7. No, by 8. It is by 8. Number 7 serving for Independence, Brianna Trogue. Received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and tipped over by Allison Schaller. Nice placement there. Received by Allison Schaller, set by Lindsay, and spike from Bryn. Nice dig there by number 7. Spiked by number 10. Received by Faith, set by Lindsay, spike from Allie. Spike for number 10, and Faith can't get to that. 14-7, Lancers leading by 7. And number 7, serving for Indy, Brianna Trogue. Her serve is over, received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Allie. Up by number 14, hit over by the libero, received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and set over by Allison Schaller. Nice placement there. Both spike at the net. Bryn will have a hard one, but it will be tipped. No, they say no tip. They say no tip. Okay, so no tip 14-8. Lancers leading by 6. And Brianna will serve again. Her serve is over. Received by Emma Miller. Set by Lindsay Siddle. And spike from Allison Schaller. And that'll be a kill. Her 6th of the night. And Erica Oster will come in for Allison Schaller. And somebody will come in for Ali Schoenbeck. I kind of missed that. Serve from Faith, up by number 10, hit over by number 14, received by Faith, set by Lindsay, and spike from Erica. Free pay for Lancers. Spike from Emma in the back row, received by Libero, set by number 7, and bump by number 5. Erica with a hard spike. Spike for number 10, spike from Bryn, which would be received by Libero, set by number 7, tipped over by number 14, and they will say 2 hits on number 14, I believe. 16-8, Lancers up by 8, and Faith Kazemba serves. Faith's serve is over, and high on number 5. She couldn't get to that. 17-8 is the score. Faith serves have been really hard to return these past 3 games. Her serve is into the net this time. 17-9 is the score. Number 5 now serving for Independence, Aubrey Prochinski. See by Emma and into the back. I am probably absolutely destroying that name. I really have no idea how to say that. It's like 10 letters, 13 letters long. And there's a lot of, I don't know. It's just really hard name to pronounce. So sorry if I'm really destroying the name. Serve is over, received by Emma Miller, set by Lindsay Siddle, and spike from Bryn. Should be received by Libero. Nice save by number 2 to get it back into play. And 7 will hit it onto the Lancers side. Received by Emma Miller, set by Lindsay Siddle, and spike from Erica. That'll be her 6th kill. And Bryn Scherenbeck will, no. Avery Kwam will come out. I'll come in for Bryn. And I believe there's one of the substitution, but I think I missed it. Avery Kwam now serving. Number 2, spike to the back. Nice save by Emma Miller. Annie gets that over. Up by 7, spike from number 2. Up by Avery. Nice save by Bryn. And Faith will get that over. Set by number 7, spike from number 14. Nice save by Emma. Up by Avery and bumped over by Annie. Keep it in play. Set by number 7. Tried to tip it over as number 10, but Erica with a block. 19-10 is the score. Lancers leading. Avery Colm will serve again. Avery's serve is over, off the net, really hard to read. Nice read by 10. 10 will spike it over, received by Faith. Set by Avery and spike from Erica, which will go long. 19-11, Lancers up by 8. The libero will serve for Indy, received by Faith, set by Avery, and spike from Faith in the back row. Blocked by number 8, Z. Connor. And nobody is back there to get that. 19-12 is the score. Emerson serving for Indy. Emerson's serve is over, received by Annie, set by Avery, and spike from Claire, which is blocked. Bumped over by Erica, received by the libero, set by number 7, and spike for number 2, which Emma will get to. Avery will get that, and Annie with a spike to the back. Number 7 will keep it in play. Spike from Erica, and that'll be off the hands of number 8 and out. Nope, they called something. Oh, net fault. So, I think Erica went into the net on that. And Emerson will still be serving. You see by Faith. Nice dig there. A really hard spike back from Zeke Connor. It was saved somehow, but they couldn't get it over the net. And Emerson will serve again. 19-14 is the score. Independence coming back here. Set by Avery. Spike from Annie. Up by 8. Set by 7. And spike from 8. And that'll go down. Nice block there by Erica. And Riley Nauman will come in for Emma Miller. Claire Schirmbeck will be serving. 20-14. Lancers up by 6. Claire's serve is over. You see by Libero. And 14 can't get to that. 21-14. If Lancers take this game, they will take the whole match. And that'll be the end. They will not play anymore. So this could be the last game. Independence still could come back. They're not down by that much. Hit over by number 1. Nice save by Claire and Faith. I'm not sure if that was by both of them or one of them. Couldn't really tell from my perspective. Either way, we scored the point. 22-14. Lancers up. And Claire will serve. Claire's serve is over. Received by number 2, up by number 7, and spike from number 8. She'll be received by Annie, set by Avery, and spike from Annie. She'll be blocked by number 8, but saved and into the net. 23-14. 2 points could win Immanuel the game. Claire still serving. Claire's serve is over. Nice spot to the corner. All the Lancers fans here are standing up, raising one finger. 1 more point, and that'll take the game and the match. Claire serves. Her serve is over. Nice dig there. Up by 7. Spike from number 8. Up by Face. Set from Avery and spike for Josie Nauman. Up by 7, spike for number 8. Saved there by Faith. Up by Avery and spike from Erica. And Lancers will take the game and the match. And I think we have a game Thursday. Not entirely sure. Home game Thursday, so we will see you then. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the sound for that one part. But we will be here. Not here, but Immanuel on Thursday.